So clear. It's so clear. Oh, oh. Okay. Hi, everybody. Well, was that a Zoom thing? Oh, yeah, auto Zoom. Well, it's not a big deal. It adjusts fast. I guess I'll leave it on. I'm getting distracted. Hey, hello. I haven't been here in a while. Um, but first, before I say anything, let me just go through. I got a big list to go through because I haven't made a video log in a while, so bear with me, guys. Dungeoneering Studios, thank you for following me on Twitter. Blah, 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 Flamey to the Moon, thank you for following me on Twitch. Flamey to the Moon, thank you. Noob Cake, thanks for following on Twitch. Noob Cake, thank you very much. Kingaroo OSRS, thank you for following me on Twitch. Kingaroo OSRS, sorry for making fun of you in Shardbound. Easy Crypt, thank you for following me on Twitter. Easy Crypt, thank you very much. Shazarki, thanks for following me on Twitch. Shazarki, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Bearded Rabbi, thanks for following me on Twitch. Bearded Rabbi, much appreciated. Appreciated. I don't know. Radar 5, thanks for following me on Twitch. Radar 5. Vomiting Turtle, thank you for following me on Twitch. Vomiting Turtle. Shimikadeem, thank you for following me on Twitch. Shimikadeem. Elena, thanks for following me on Twitter. Elena, are you actually a girl? Are you hot? Hit me up on those DMs. Let me slide in. Turbo Touch Games, thanks for following me on Twitter. Turbo Touch Games. Commander Molander, thanks for following Twitch. Commander Molander, okay. Dayton, thanks for following on YouTube. Dayton. Not a Trumpet, thanks for following on Twitch. Not a Trumpet, thank you very much. Irish Potato, thank you for following me on Twitch. Irish Potato. Tropical Flygons. Flygons. Thank you for following me on Twitch. Tropical Flygons. Okay, that's it. Is that it? No, wait. There was one. Uh, Illumination. Thank you for following on YouTube. Illumination. Thank you very much. Merrill, thank you for following on Twitter, Merrill. Appreciate you. Slackers Unite, thanks for following on YouTube. Slackers Tonight Unite, not Slackers Tonight. That's funny. So Slackers Unite. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, that's it. That was it. All right. Woo. I haven't been around much. I'm sorry. I mentioned this on my Twitter, but my family's going through a great personal, private tragedy right now, and things are kind of tough. So I apologize. My streaming schedule and video content and whatever is going to be erratic, probably for another month or so. I don't know, but you know, that's life. I'm not going to go into detail because I don't want people thinking and I don't want anyone to assume that I'm using, personal tragedies for attention or profit, and also the people involved. There are other people involved, and very very private. So out of respect, I also don't want to talk about it. But my family's going through some stuff right now, so it's kind of hard for me to be around. But I don't know. I'm trying, and things will eventually get back to normal, or whatever passes for normal in life, right? Anyway, moving on. Um, Sorry, it's been so long. I don't know what to talk about. Alan Wake is being removed from Steam due to music licensing issues. So if you're watching this video and it's not after like Tuesday, buy it right now if you ever want it, because it's going away potentially forever from Steam, and it's on sale too, which is really nice to put it on sale right before it's being removed. It's funny. Alan Wake is like the freaking number one bestseller on Steam this weekend because everyone's like, I never even wanted this game, but it's being removed. Oh shit, I have to have it now. And like fucking everybody's buying it. It's like, oh my god, Alan Wake is so old. It was like number one. Okay, it wasn't number one. It was number two. Okay, it was number two on Steam. The only thing that beat it is Player Unknown Battlegrounds. Fuck that stupid game. But Alan Wake is number two, and it's so old. This is crazy. What the knowing you can never get something in the future. Just everyone wants it. Um, Also, I wanted to mention The Long Dark, which was a gift from somebody. I was never actually planning to buy it, but it actually looks like a cool game, and it's about to leave early access. And when it leaves early access, your saves will no longer be valid, or any saves before 1.0. So I don't want to play it now, but after 1.0 comes out, I do plan on playing it. It looks like a really sweet survival game. So I'm glad that I got it for free, and they raised the price too. It used to be like 20, and now it's $35 because it has more content and whatever it's going to be released. So it's really sweet that I got it. Thank you, whoever got it for me. And Christian got me Wild 8. I remember you, Christian. And Wild 8 was on my wish list, but I wasn't. I have a lot of games on my wish list that I'm not even sure if I want. I've actually started separating my wish list from games I know for sure that I want, and then games that I have to look into more and I'm not sure if I want them. I put it on my followed list because in the future I don't want someone buying me a game from my wish list and then I'm like, oh well, I didn't actually want it or something. That'd be horrible. So now I've separated my games. So now everything on my wish list are actually games I definitely want. So you don't have to worry about that anymore. You want to buy me games on my wish list, feel free. But anyway, so he got me Wild 8, and I was worried. I didn't. I kind of looked cool, but I wasn't sure. So I checked it out, and freaking telemarketers. And Wild 8 actually looks really cool. It's a survival game, but it's isometric, which makes it kind of unique. And it has building, but it's like prefab structures. You don't have to like place them block by block, which I like. I hate Minecraft style building. I don't mind building as long as it's just, you click it and it gets built. That's fine. And it's really cool. 8-player multiplayer, which is actually a lot of players for a game that's also very focused on a story. So we're going to play that in the future. And it's a cool game. Continuing to play Shardbound. They've been making progress, slow but steady. Like every week they do something, and everything they do is usually good. Enjoying it a lot. I got a shit ton of achievements recently in the game, which was really fun. None of the achievements are really hard to get as long as you actually know what they are and you try to get them. So I made a goal, a voicemail. Oh, maybe it wasn't a telemarketer. Shit. Oh, I'll have to check my voicemail later. So yes, Shardbound. We're continuing to play it. I can't wait for the ranking system because honestly, I get bored. Even though it's fun to play, like it gets repetitious without a reason to play. Like I have every card I want, so I'm not like, oh my god, I need to get more cards. And without a ranking system, it's just like you don't really feel like anything's changing, which is not good. But I'm not alone in this thinking, and people have heard us. So they moved up the ranking system in the priority list, and we should have a ranking system probably next week. I don't know, because they said less than a month, and that was a week ago. So I would say anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks, we should have a ladder. And once we have a ladder, then I could actually prove to people that I'm really good and I'm not all hot air. And I have a reason to keep playing to try and keep improving my ranking. My green and yellow decks are really good. My orange deck is pretty good. I've started fooling around with purple, but I can't enjoy it when my character is a chick. I can't pretend that it's not when your character is a 3D model in the game. And like you could try and say, oh, you're the general commanding the champion, but I don't know. I really feel like when you play a faction, you're supposed to be that character, and I'm a role player, So it's really hard. I'm probably just gonna play the other factions just for the achievements, and then drop them again. But it is good to play them a little bit, even if you're not going to play them a lot, because part of being really good is knowing the opponent's potential tactics. What the hell? Another phone call? All right, I gotta take this call. Excuse me. Okay. Because I have no editing skills, I'm going to be leaving that pause in. Haha! Sorry. Anyway, and it was a stupid phone call. I never should have bothered. Uh, um, what was I talking about? Shardbound. Yeah. Okay. So moving on. Now achievements. Achievements. I don't know if I talked about this. I don't think I mentioned this in the video log. I only talked about it on stream. I've been thinking about how to handle achievements, particularly like Steam game achievements or whatever. But like, how do I want to approach achievements? In World of Warcraft, I usually just ignore achievements because there are achievements that you can never get, and they keep adding more, and there are thousands of them. So who gives a shit about achievements? But like in normal games, there are a set amount of achievements, and they're much more doable. And achievements are kind of fun, and it's nice to show them off in your profile. And I'm really big on playing the Steam metagame, as it were. I'm a level 45 Steam, by the way. Woo, woo, level 45, level 45. But anyway, um, now I don't want to be one of those people that try 100% achievements, 100% games. A lot of achievements in games force you to play it in ways you don't want to. That goes against the way you enjoy playing a game, forces you to replay it like 5 times, and it's just not fun. Plus, like you have to keep looking at a list to make sure you don't screw up particular achievements. And I don't want to play games like that. But by the same token, I don't want to ignore achievements completely. So what I decided to do was I'm going to pick like one or two achievements, the hardest or the best. The achievement that proves that I'm the bestest, most amazing gamer in the world. And I want to get like that achievement. Ignore the others, all the stupid little fruity achievements. Just try and get that one good achievement and put that like on my achievement showcase on my profile, and that'll be it. As far as I care for the game. So, for example, in Bioshock Infinite, there's an achievement for beating it in 1999 mode and never using the dollar vending machine during the run. And so that's like the biggest dick achievement. So I want that one. I don't care about the rest. I want that one. Now, I did beat it in 1999 mode before, but unfortunately, I didn't know about the dollar bill achievement because that was before I really started looking at achievements. So I have to play it again. So, and if you've been on stream, you know I've already started playing Bioshock Infinite one last time, trying to beat it in 1999 mode without using the dollar bill machine. And then I'm going to get that achievement and put it on my profile. And like Bioshock 1 has an achievement for beating it on survival with Vita chambers disabled, which is, a really awesome achievement. Really proud of that one. I got it already. Bioshock 2, I guess, Bioshock 2, they made it easier for babies. There's no achievement for beating it on hard with having Vita chambers disabled. They're two separate achievements. So I didn't even bother putting them on my profile because they're just not cool enough. But by the way, I do have both of them. I got them unlocked at once because in my run, I did a hard mode no Vita chamber run. But so the only achievements that matter are ones that are particularly impressive. So before we move forward with games, I wanted to go back to games that I've been done with already that have achievements that I don't have that I really want to have, for EPing. But there are very few games like that. In particular, we're going through Bioshock Infinite again, and we're going through XCOM again. But we played XCOM a long time ago, and XCOM's like really fun. I don't even mind playing it again. I'm trying to get the classic Iron Man achievement, which is quite an accomplishment. Um, Not probably like the hardest one's probably impossible, but there is no Iron Man impossible achievement because they knew that the 100%ers would kill themselves before getting it. It's too much to ask for, but so I prefer classic Iron Man because I think Iron Man in general is more impressive. And so the hardest Iron Man achievement is Iron Man Classic. So I'm not going to bother with Impossible. I could play another game and just not play Iron Man and play Impossible, but that's boring. So for me, the achievement that matters is Classic Iron Man. So we're trying to get Classic Iron Man in XCOM, and then that's it. Like all the other games we've beaten before, either don't have achievements or already got the best one just by accident. So Bioshock, XCOM, and then we're gonna move forward. And so that's my achievement strategy for the future. Just pick out the biggest dick achievement, go for that one, and that's the only one that matters. So I can show it off. Because 100% in games is just not fun. But at the same time, I like the idea of achievements like medals to show that I beat a game in like the hardest way possible because I'm such a badass. Like we're playing Bound by Flame right now, which we've never played before, and it's really difficult. It's like a Dark Souls game. It's really fun. I'm playing it on the Captain difficulty, the hardest, and it is so hard. Um, so when we beat it, I'm going to get the Captain achievement, and that's also the best achievement. So just and that's most games. Just play it on the hardest, and usually you get the best achievement. So when we get the Captain achievement, I'm going to put that on my profile because man, Bound by Flame was hard, and that'll probably be it for that game. But that's the general idea. So right now, as far as single player games go, we're playing Bioshock, Bound by Flame, XCOM. I also want to play through Wolf Among Us because I only need 3 achievements and then we'll 100% it. And Telltale games are so easy. So I figured, like for a game like that, like a game where you just press spacebar to win, I don't mind trying to go for 100%. So we're going through Wolf Among Us again, and I'm only 3 achievements away from my last playthrough to 100% it. Also, we're going to play through Afterfall Insanity because I want to get the hard achievement on that. But I might as well be playing it for the first time because nobody's ever seen me play that before. So it's not really like a rerun through. But it'll be fun to play that also because Afterfall Insanity is one of the games that have been removed from stores everywhere, and you literally cannot buy it anywhere. So it'll be fun for you guys to watch it as a game that you can't buy. I also think it was a pretty cool game, and we're going to try and beat that on Insanity, which is going to be tough because the game's combat's kind of broken, so it'll be stupidly hard, and I'll be suffering. I want to try and play through Hand of Fate. We started it, but then I stopped. But it's a cool roguelike, and it's the only roguelike I own that's getting a sequel, so I really want to beat that first 100%ly before 100%ly, is that a word? Before we move on to other roguelikes. So that's like our backup game. And aside from that, we have our multiplayer games of Shardbound, Wild 8, which I'll play right now. Really, Wild 8, I'm not waiting for anything, and we just need people to play with. But Jin and friends already bought it, so we're probably going to be playing Wild 8 we're going to be like, we're playing that. We're going to play Wild 8. Beyond Despair, we're still waiting for the group update. There was actually a big update last week, which added some like new armor types and new enemies or whatever, but it didn't add the new groups. The groups features is coming. I know it's coming. That's what she said, so I'm just waiting for that. And also Barony, I'm ready to play whenever, but nobody owns it. And Portal Knights, I'm waiting either for the official launch or I'm waiting for the next update. As I said already, the next anything, and then we'll start playing it. I was waiting for the teleporter update, but it's taken too long. So screw it. As I said, I'm just waiting for the next update. But it's funny because the next update apparently has been taking forever. But like the last update wasn't actually an update. It was just them talking about how if you buy it while it's still in early access, they'll give you more freebies. Of course, that has me worried because I think they're going to start charging for like little DLC packages. But very next actual update, not just buy our game please update, we'll start playing Portal Knights again. But like what we're playing right now for sure is Shardbound, Wild 8, and I guess Baron 8 if anyone ever buys it as far in the multiplayer. And those are all the games that we're playing right now, which obviously more than enough. Surge just came out, looks good, but you know me, I don't buy games full price when they come out. So eventually, when I can get it on sale for like $20 with all the DLC, we'll buy it. Looks good, nice Souls clone. Prey uses Denuvo. I will not be buying Prey, which is unfortunate because Prey kind of looks fun, but it's also kind of short. So I don't feel too bad. And the monster design was kind of uninspired. But I would get it if it wasn't for Denuvo. So no Prey for me. Pray for my heart. Pray for my soul. And I didn't make a new Kickstarter video because I want to wait until this, as I said, I don't want to make a video until I at least have 2 Kickstarters to show you guys. And there were some new Kickstarters, but really sad, they're all failing. And I'm not going to show you guys a Kickstarter that's not even going to, make the basic budget. Because my channel's not big enough to cause a game to go from failing to succeeding. I'm not Pooty Pooper, so I'm not going to waste your time or mine showing you a game that's not actually going to get funded. So there's only one Kickstarter that's going on right now that looks good and will probably reach funding. And that's not enough to make a video about. But if you are interested, I'll just mention the name. It's called Kinseed. So you go to Kickstarter, type KYNSEED. It's being made by some ex-Fable people trying to make like a 2D pixel Fable. Because, they don't have the money to make a real Fable. And Fable was killed by Microsoft. But it's very pretty, their art style. And I'm keeping an eye on it. If another Kickstarter worth mentioning comes out while this one is still going on, I will make a Kickstarter video highlighting, this one and the new game. I also want to mention there is a Kickstarter going on for an MMO called Ashes of Creation. I will not be highlighting it, and I really thought long and hard about this. I'm not going to back it. It actually looks good. It looks really good. It has some very interesting technology that they've created for the game called Nodes, which is a system of content generation. But I don't like the pledge tiers give way too much in-game content and go way too high in an obvious whale hunting. Plus, they have this referral system where people can actually get real-life money, get paid by bringing other people into the game, which seems really sketchy to me. And there's going to be in-game microtransaction shop that they swear it's not going to be pay to win, but you know what? A million different mounts and pets and dyes and like monster tokens and transmog sets for sale is just as bad in my opinion. What happened to just buying a game and paying a subscription fee and getting the whole game? But I guess that's too much to ask for. The best you could hope for is just we won't be paid to win, but of course we'll sell you everything else. The only thing they should sell you for money is like name changes or server transfers. $15 a month should cover the entire game, not just the brain fart. $15 a month shouldn't get you all the power, but you got to pay extra if you want all the pretty. But MMOs in general are pretty dead to me for many reasons, so whatever. But the game looks like it could be good. If you want to check it out, Ashes of Creation on Kickstarter. Not that they need your money; they found a lot of whales already. Drinking that, those $1,000 and $5,000 pledges. It's just like Star Citizen all over again. So you can take a look at it if you want. The game does look good. I will say that, but they smell. It smells like money. Smells what? I don't know. So what smells way too much like money for me. I'm sorry, my brain isn't fully working today. Anything else I want to talk about? Being a Twitch affiliate is great. Can't wait for that sub button. Come on, sub buttons. It'll probably be another month. I don't. I mean, it feels weird, but like it feels like it's been forever. But the affiliate program only came out like 2 weeks ago or a month ago. Like I should be patient, but man, I can't wait. It's gonna be so cool to have subs. And I also wanted to mention. I mentioned this in stream, but not on a video. The way I'm handling the top. I don't think I mentioned it. For as far as top tipper of the month, or like the high bits donator. Like right now, Christian is the top sheckler. He has the most ever, and so it shows it on the top of the Twitch pane. The way I'm handling that is every month, the first of every month, it resets. So whoever gives the most bits, as they're called, your name will be at the top of the Twitch pane for an entire month. Well, not until, well, it depends. Okay. We'll be at the top of the Twitch pane until the first of the following month. So if you give it on the 28th, then you get 2 days. But it's just it'd be too hard to do it otherwise. It's just it resets on the first. It resets on the first is what I'm saying. But your name will be at the top for potentially an entire month if you're the big boy. So if you want to show everyone how awesome you are by throwing shekels at me, you could have potentially 30 days of epeen rubbing. Now, for Christian, I had it roll over because I became an affiliate on like the 28th, so it wouldn't be fair because I didn't mention it. That we didn't set this up before, and he only had 2 days, not because he waited, but because we didn't have the button. So I rolled it over for this month because I try to be generous. But June 1st, I will hit the reset button, and then it'll be whoever puts the top again. Well, technically, if someone gives more than Christian did, then you'll replace them until June 1st anyway. And we also want to mention. I guess that's it. I'm alive, trying. I'm back-ish. I'm still probably going to be erratic, at least for another few weeks, but I'm doing my best, and things will get back to normal hopefully soon enough. So, thank you all for sticking around, and make sure to follow me everywhere. And oh yeah, always remember when I'm streaming, even if you can't watch right now or if you have to go, just park your butt in the channel and then do whatever, because it really helps me out. You count as a viewer, and the higher the viewer count, the better for many reasons. If you have bandwidth issues, just pause the video and then just leave yourself in the channel. We really appreciate it, and make sure you tell your friends about the channel and all that other sellout good stuff. So that's it. Thanks. Sorry. Praise Gaben. Bleed purple. I'll see you later.